What is going on, everyone? My name is Chase, and this is going to be week 10, my quick picks. But I just want to let you guys know something else. I'm going to be having a video coming out of my mid-season people that are like, rookie of the year, head coach, just like midway through the year awards of who I think deserves them. So look out for that video. But let's go ahead and get started with week 10 picks. So Thursday Night Football returns this week. Oakland at San Diego. This is probably going to be a good game, but I see Oakland struggling once again. Carson Palmer, I think that was just a horrible trade for them. They just gave up way too much for him. And I see Phillip Rivers getting back on track, so I'm taking San Diego in this one at home. Arizona at Philadelphia. Philadelphia just came off a horrible loss on Monday night against the Bears. They couldn't keep that lead in the fourth quarter, but playing at home against Arizona has no chance. So I'm taking Michael Vick and the Eagles. Next up is Tennessee at Carolina. Excuse me. Tennessee came off just, an embarrassing win. Loss. They could have won that game against the Bengals, but they just fell apart. Carolina, Cam Newton has been doing some good things over there, but I just think the veterans on Tennessee will most likely come out of Carolina with a win. And with Tennessee's defense playing fairly well, I'm going to be taking Tennessee in this one. Next up is Houston at Tampa Bay. Houston, they look like, they're a dominant team, even without Andre Johnson. They just slammed the Browns last week. Tampa Bay lost a hard one in New Orleans. But I think Houston's going to be a good, they're a decent road team. So I think when they go to Tampa Bay, I think Andre Johnson will play in this game for sure. So if they do, Houston for sure is going to win this game anyway. So I'm taking the Texans. Next up is Washington at Miami. Miami just got their first win last week. Congrats to them. Washington, I just don't like the whole... Washington is still horrible. People believe that they're going to be good this year. They're not. Rex Grossman was once a bust. John Beck is nothing. The only good thing about Washington is their defense is halfway decent. But I think Matt Moore and Brandon Marshall is going to have a big day. So I'm taking Miami. Next up is St. Louis playing in Cleveland. St. Louis is coming off a big win in New Orleans, but they had a bye week last week. And I think pretty sure they're getting Sam Bradford back. So him and Brandon Lloyd, they're going to have a big day. In Cleveland, McCoy in the offense is pretty much a ghost. So I'm taking St. Louis and Cleveland. Alright, next up is Buffalo at Dallas. Dallas is playing good at home. They got a couple wins at home. Buffalo, they're playing awesome too. I'm a believer in Buffalo. But I think Dallas needs this big win to let everyone know that they're contenders. And playing at home, I think they're going to win this game even without Miles Austin. Our young receivers are going to step up once again. So I'm taking Dallas and a good one here. Next up is Jacksonville at the Colts. Jacksonville, I think Blaine Gabbert, he's going to pass on them. Maurice Jones-Drew is going to run all over him. I hope he does, because I have him in fantasy, so I sure hope so. The Colts are going to go winless, so I'm sorry. I'm taking Jacksonville. Next up is Denver at Kansas City. Kansas City's coming off a big ass whooping. Denver, Tim Tebow, he's like Jekyll and Hyde. You don't know what you're going to get out of him. I don't know what to think about him, lately. Can he be a quarterback? Can he not? I don't know. But I'm taking Denver to go into Arrowhead. And Tebow, I think he might have a good game, so I'm taking the Broncos. Next up is New Orleans at Atlanta. Atlanta, they're playing decent football. New Orleans, Drew Brees, they're just playing, smash mouth football. They're playing awesome. I mean, they came off a good win against Tampa Bay. So, and this division's real close. But I believe Drew Brees is going to go in Atlanta and win there. So, Darren Sproles has been a big part of the offense. So, look out for that. I'm taking the Saints. Next up is Baltimore at Seattle. Seattle's coming off a loss in Dallas. They don't look too good. Tavares Jackson looks like he's hurt. Baltimore's going to steamroll them, so I'm taking the Ravens. Next up is Detroit at Chicago. This is going to be a good game. I would probably pick Detroit, but Chicago impressed me on Monday Night Football. So their defense looks like they can guard Calvin Johnson this time, and Jay Cutler's getting protection. So I'm taking Chicago on this one, actually. Next up is the Giants at the 49ers. The Giants are coming off a big win against the Patriots, and the 49ers are just, rolling through the season. They're playing great football. I believe in the 49ers. I think they can make a big push in the playoffs if they get there, which they probably will in that division. So I'm taking the 49ers in this one. Next up is Sunday Night Football, baby. New England going to New York to play the Jets. Tom Brady, they're on a 2-game losing streak, and I think going into New York, they are going to win this game because they're not losing another game. Tom Brady won't let it happen, so I'm taking the Pats in this one. And last game of the week, Monday Night Football, Minnesota traveling to Green Bay. Minnesota, I don't know about them. Christian Ponder, he looks, decent at times, it seems like. But Adrian Peterson might get some yards on the ground against the Green Bay defense. They aren't playing that well. But Aaron Rodgers, he's going to make up for it with the whole passing game. Aaron Rodgers just looks unbelievable still. So I see the Packers still going undefeated. So I'm taking the Packers. Alright, everyone, that concludes this week's quick picks. But the game of the week is Pittsburgh at Cincinnati. This is going to be a great game, great division game. I cannot wait to watch it. So click above in the annotations to go to that game and listen to my thoughts about that game and let me know what you think. So, my name is Chase, and I'll talk to you guys later.